I want to take responsibility for my actions. I know what I did. I know what I'm supposed to do. No, I'm allowed not to do, and I still made that decision. But not making an excuse or looking for any empathy in my case, but just, however, being in that position of my life, finding out something like that, something that I would say is probably one of the biggest things that have impacted me positively and negatively in my life when it comes to dealing with the relationship I have with my mother.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, July just started, man. And it seems like already it's July 2nd. And July is starting off with a bang. Now, of course, we here today. We want to talk about Sha'Carri Richardson, who is a U.S. sprinter. This other day, she was like the biggest thing in the headlines. Everybody was congratulating her on her success, being that she was so young, 21 years old, doing what she was doing. And she was up to be in the Olympics up until today. Now, I'm going to read the headlines. I'm going to read the article based on what's going on right now. And, we're going to take it from there. I'm going to give you my feedback and my honest opinion. I want y'all to do the same in the comments, man, because this is definitely a touchy subject. I've been seeing mixed opinions based on this all through social media today. I got to tell you, I'm not going to be easy on her because I feel I'm actually disappointed. The way I'm viewing this is mostly from like a standpoint of a disappointed parent in a sense, because like I said, we was all rooting for her at the end of the day, and it's just crazy to see that all this pretty much could possibly go down the drain due to weed, marijuana. But on the flip side, it's still weird because it's just marijuana. You see what I'm saying? So I'm 50-50 on the subject. So I'm gonna explain everything. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And make sure y'all subscribe to the Hookah Anonymous gang, man. Alright, so let's get straight into this article, and then we're gonna break it all down. Now it says here on CBS Olympics, it says Sha'Carri Richardson, U.S. sprinter, out of a 100-meter event at Tokyo Olympics after failing drug test. Alright, so let's scroll down, and it says here, American sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson will not be able to participate in a 100-meter event at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. The 21-year-old standout, who was expected to contend for a gold medal, tested positive for marijuana at the U.S. Olympic trials in June. Now it says on Friday, Richardson accepted a 1-month ban retroactive to June 28 for failing the test. And she said this, "I want to take responsibility for my actions," Richardson told NBC on Friday. "I know what I did, I know what I'm supposed to do, and I'm allowed not to do. And I still made the decision. I'm not making an excuse. I'm not looking for any empathy in my case." Now, right there. So it's like she knows exactly what she did. I see a lot of people out there making sympathy for her, her mother, this. Listen, this girl is 21 years old, and judging from how she spoke, she definitely knows right from wrong. This was just a big slap in the face. We all was rooting for her. Why would you go and smoke weed? You see what I'm saying? Why would you, come on, man. And then the odds is already against us. Now, I can't be too hard on her because I also feel that marijuana, come on, it's pretty much legal in certain states. This is giving me the same vibes it give me when it comes to people that's actually sitting in jail right now for a very long time away from their families. But when you look over, you got these big corporations selling weed or marijuana, to be politically correct, at a larger rate and getting away with it, making hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. But people who was busted by the cops are sitting in jail for the same thing. So it's what are we doing here? You see what I'm saying? It's kind of it's contradictory, man, and it's weird and it's messed up because it definitely broke up a lot of homes. But we're gonna get into that. Anyway, it says here, According to the United States Anti-Doping Agency, which is the USADA, rules on the matter, an athlete who tests positive for marijuana or anything else they consider a substance of abuse will receive a 3-month sanction as long as it was, quote, unrelated to sports performance. It says, furthermore, the USADA states that if the athlete undergoes a treatment program, which Richardson did, that sanction can but cut down to 1 month. So, with that being said, at the end of the day, so she actually got a break. You see what I'm saying? Because instead of 3 months, they reduced it to 1. The only problem is that 1 will still put her in line with missing the Olympics. You see what I'm saying? So 1 month got her missing the Olympics. And this whole story, it reminds me of Michael Phelps back in 2009 when he got busted for drinking and smoking marijuana. At the end of the day, me personally, I feel I don't care what drug you're doing. If it's not to the extent that it's like an enhancement to make you better than everybody or whatever the case may be, then so be it. That's like, we are humans. You see what I'm saying? We are human. So if I decide to drink, if I decide to smoke, whatever I decide to do, that's on me. Because guess what? It may hinder me just as much as it may help. Not even that. Who's to say marijuana helps? You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I feel that she shouldn't be penalized. But at the same time, I think she should have been more careful. She should have been more militant. And she should have been more aware. Like, it's common sense. You know you got the Olympics coming up. Why would you sit there and smoke? Wait until the Olympics. You could do it right after the Olympics. Right after you win the Olympics. Because that's, you see what I'm saying? I feel she'll win. Right after, or either her or Shelly-Anne. But whatever it is, after you participate in the Olympics, you can smoke all you want or do whatever it is you want. But like I said, when it comes to Michael Phelps, y'all also got to remember, this man is a 28 Olympic medal winner, right? 28 of them, and 23 of them was gold. So that should tell you something. You see what I'm saying? He also done had all type of DUIs, meaning he was driving under the influence, all of that. But at the same time, when it came down to that man in that water, he did what he needed to do. So at the end of the day, you can't sit there and critique someone based on whatever drug they chose, because you never know. That proves it. Now, I'm not saying it's crack or any of that craziness, but at the same time, man, you got to give props when it's doing. If these guys and these women can still compete while they do whatever they do in their personal life, that's their personal life. So this is why I say I'm 50-50 on it, because I'm also disappointed in her, but at the same time, I don't think it should be held to the standard that they holding to. At the same time, remember when Michael Phelps did it, it wasn't even legal. It's legal in certain states now. So I also think that she should get a pass for that, if it's legal. And not to mention, right, matter of fact, let me continue with this article. It says this: Richardson admitted to NBC on Friday that she used marijuana in Oregon, a state in which the substance is in fact legal, after the death of her biological mother. That happened just hours before the Olympic trials kicked off. She said, quote, "That sent me in a state of mind, in a state of emotional panic, if anything." She said also, during all that, I still, even though I'm here, I still have to go out and put on a performance for my dream. Now, once again, I don't think this is an excuse, man, because at the end of the day, I understand it, but like I said, I'm like a disappointed parent, man. I'm not trying to bash her. I'm more disappointed than anything. I don't want to bash her. I don't want to brew. You see, none of that. I'm disappointed. My thing is this. You know you got the Olympics coming up. Wouldn't you want to not jeopardize anything that'll mess that up, so you can actually get to participate in your dream? And if you do win, you could dedicate that to your mother like that. You see what I'm saying? So the good thing about it also is, which I'm lost because, and this is the conflicting thing as well, because she smoked marijuana in a state in which it was legal, but even though she tests positive, they sitting there trying to disqualify her. That's weird. She smoked it in a state in which it was legal, but y'all trying to disqualify her. You see what I'm saying? That's the irony of it all, man. These new laws is kind of weird. But once again, I have to be hard on her because she know the rules. She know the Olympic rules. You know the rules. So even though it's legal in Oregon, at the same time, you know the Olympics do not want you taking any type of drug. Why would you do it? And then she went on what she did. She went on Today, the Today Show, and she sat there and she discussed her wrongdoings in the positive marijuana test. But at the same time, she sat there and she admitted to it, and it's cool and all that. I applaud her for her integrity, but at the same time, man, we disappointed. We all sat there and cheered her on. You see what I'm saying? We all sat there, cheered her on, and we was happy for her. Even though Shelly-Anne, now, and that's another thing, because now this make room for Shelly-Anne to just come and do what she got to do. But once again, like I explained in the YouTube story that I did, we got to watch what's going on behind the scenes. We know that they don't want to see a young, black, successful Olympic winner. We know that. And then two of them competing in one Olympic series? Come on. Come on, man. We know the odds is against us as it is, but why would you make it easier for them? Why? That's my only thing. Like I said, I had to do a video on this because I see everybody sympathizing for her. I see everybody out there, trying to make excuses. My thing is, don't make excuses for her. Because that's the problem. When you start making excuses for anybody, not just her, but people in life, they continue to do the same behavior because it's not corrected, because they have people on their side sympathizing for her. No, we got to give her the harsh reality. At the end of the day, you wasn't supposed to do that. You wasn't supposed to jeopardize your chances of going to the Olympics. Why would you do that? We got to hold her accountable. Just so in the future she don't do the same thing. Because guess what? When you sit there and you sympathize with somebody, you are enabling them. You telling them their behavior was okay. We got you. We understand you. But that's not the case. She did something she knew she wasn't supposed to be doing. And like I said, I applaud her for having enough integrity for admitting it. But at the same time, come on, man. Come on. And I think maybe she need that big sister. Maybe she need that big brother. She need that something in her life. You see what I'm saying? Because she just lost her mother, whatever the case may be. So she needs somebody in her life to tell her, like, yo, listen, this is not it. No, focus. You do this or whatever you want to do after. So let me know how y'all feel, man. Like I said, I'm here. I'm coming from a disappointed standpoint more than anything. I'm looking at it like I'm her parent. You see what I'm saying? I'm feeling more disappointed than anything. But y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. Should they give her a chance because marijuana is legal in certain states anyway? Or should they stick to their guns and, being that she knows what the Olympic rules is, disqualify her? Y'all let me know in the comments, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as y'all keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.